What's going on, everybody? I'm your host, Chris. This is the Otterline Report. Today, we're going to go over today's picks in the NBA and NHL and results from yesterday. Okay, so yesterday, not a great day. NHL wins 6 wins, 8 losses. NBA was 50-50 with 3 wins, 3 losses, which is fine. Now, I will say in the NHL, we are testing a new decision model called Vector 4, which went 7-7. So, potential improvement there coming, but we're going to try all this out before we go and implement that change. If you listen to yesterday's podcast, I kind of dive into that a little bit deeper, exactly what that is. So if you're curious about the Vector 4 decision model, go ahead and listen to yesterday's episode. And I will be making a new YouTube video soon about updates on the model because it has changed quite a bit since the last video on YouTube. Okay, so yesterday, like I said, consensus went 6-8. Hopefully some improvements there. A lot of the games were close games. Washington won in overtime. Florida lost that game in the third period and like kind of under 5 minutes, gave up the second goal. Close game. Nashville unders, another close game. So like Nashville, they're one team I'll never bet against, especially when it's a heavy kind of favorite situation. In Vegas is another one, like 3-2. I mean, that was another close game. We had Edmonton. That was the one that Edmonton got dumpstered. So like we weren't even close on that one, but that was really the only exception. The other losses were close, very close. So NBA yesterday, 3 for 3. Actually, one of our worst days in the NBA. NBA has just been on fire. It's like a day like this in the NBA where you lose 3, like kind of go 50%. It's kind of a good thing in a lot of ways because the mall has been running so hot. It's due for some regression. And yesterday was a fine day for that because our picks, we went 3 wins, 2 losses, right? We won 1 NBA, lost 2, but NHL, we went 2 for 2, which was really nice to see. So yesterday was a great day for our picks. Improves the record to 79 wins, 55 losses for a 59% win rate. So you got to absolutely love that. What's going on today? So let's check out today's picks. So today in the NHL, we have 3 games, kind of a sleepy kind of slate. NBA's got what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 games, and we got some picks there for sure. So moving on to let's do the NHL first. So NHL. So this is like the consensus page, right? This is what you'll see. I've really am training myself to scroll down to the end of the page and use the Vector 4 decision model, which is kind of like it's a weighted score based on confidence and model performance, and it actually gives you a little bit more precision in terms of your picks because 4 models can agree. So you get 4 model consensus on a pick, but they're low confidence. So this will give you that kind of insight. So today, two of the 3 games, all 4 models agree on, but it's a lot more confident in this matchup, which is one that I took. So it's a little scary when there's a low sample size. Like tonight, like Tampa Bay could win and Carolina could lose, which would kind of make this seem inaccurate, but it's such a low sample size that if that happens, it is what it is. We need this to trial this for the rest of the season and then probably implement it next season for the NHL. So right now it's just kind of learning the behaviors. So that kind of leans into my picks for today where I very rarely do I take high favorite teams. Like I don't like taking heavy favorites, but I am going to take Carolina tonight against LA. 64% chance for them to win according to the market. Probably closer to 50-50, but LA has had their struggles for sure. But the models really like that tonight. So we're going to go ahead and take that. If we click into the Carolina game, this is a 94 game sample size with a 62% win rate for Carolina. LA, their last 10 games, 5-2-3, and away LA is 15-7-6. Carolina at home, dominant, 19-8-2, and then their last 10, they're 6-1-3. So Carolina's playing good hockey right now, so that does bode well for us. And when MP and CBS have aligned on home ice, it's done very well. So that's kind of a smart money signal. So went ahead and picked Carolina tonight. And then a little bit of a gamble. There's all gambles, but this is more kind of like a YOLO, a half unit on Anaheim. So a 200 game sample. It's won 54% of the time. Taking the Ducks tonight. Last 10 games, Vegas is 4-4-2. So a little bit, not really great, in a bit of a slump. And away, they're 13-7-7. Anaheim's been pretty good at home, 15-8-1, and they're 7-3 in their last 10. So they're kind of a hot team right now against this Vegas team who has struggled as the favorite. So we're going to go ahead and counter that and take Anaheim. Also, when CBS plus the Otterline have agreed in a Pacific matchup, it's gone 24-15, which is a 61% win rate. So we like that. So there's 3 signals here. 2 of them bode well for Anaheim. 1 of them bodes well for the Knights. So we're going to put a half unit, bit of a spicy pick when we're going Ducks, who are the underdog tonight. So we've got Carolina, we've got the Ducks for NHL picks. Moving on to the NBA, much larger slate, not a lot of value on the board. However, we are taking 2 picks. We're taking Washington and we're taking Phoenix. The pick that I like the best is, let me see, underdog combo. So CBS and Dunkel on underdogs are 4-0 so far. And that's not one of them. Sorry. CBS and Chatty Ball is 6-2, which is the Washington pick. And then Dunkel and CBS is the Phoenix pick. So both these picks tonight are from decent patterns, but they're just such a low sample size. So anyway, I went ahead with 1 unit. And that's where we're at. So tonight we have Washington and Phoenix in the NBA. Let's check this out here. So as you can see, CBS, Chatty Ball taking Washington. This sample size is a 67% win rate. And then we also have Dunkel and CBS on Phoenix, which is a 68% win rate, 124 games. So Phoenix isn't a crazy pick. I mean, it's 48% chance to win, 53 for LAC. So it's like almost a split, but not quite. But we're going to go ahead and make those picks. So that means, so let me just go over the full slate. So we got 4 games on the board for my personal picks. We're going Anaheim, Carolina for hockey. We're going to Washington and Phoenix for basketball. So we're hoping for a big night. We're on a 6-day winning streak. Or no, today would be, so we're on 5. So if we win today, it's 6 days profitable, which is our record. So we're hoping to get today and tomorrow to beat our record, which would be awesome. So if you want the full slate, you want all picks, by all means, otterline.club. Subscribe to premium and you'll get all the picks, all the data. Everything's there. So anyway, that's it. Talk to you later. Peace.